She's one half of the most famous brother and sister singing team ever. And today, she's in the news and on our stage, Marie Osmond live. Plus, if you're headed to Music Without Borders in Chicago this week, you'll want a room. We're decoding the hotel star ratings just in time for your family vacation. Hey, it's all happening right here, right now on iVillage Live.
Hello and welcome to iVillage Live from Universal Orlando Resorts. Many of us have grown up with our first guest. We've watched her blossom since she was a child star as the only girl of one of America's most beloved showbiz families. Now she's head of her own family with count them, 8 children. Please welcome Marie Osmond. Wonderful.
I didn't get the yellow motif. I'm sorry, the memo.
We forgot to send you a memo.
Exactly. How is everybody?
We're
good
just
to be
so
here.
Good. Thank you. It's wonderful to have you. Now, I have to tell you, we have all grown up with you. I mean, we just feel like you've been a part of our lives.
I never grew up.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
What is that like?
So cute.
To feel like every person that meets you kind of knows you and it feels like they're a part of your family.
Oh, do you know, it's so interesting because I started performing when I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
And to be a woman with a career for 40 years that I've had, that, you know, I mean, I had my first #1 record at 12, and I've had 30 years of recording country music, pop records, now at Broadway theater and things like that. But it's funny because people kind of remember you from different eras, you know, like our age was Donnie and Marie shows.
Oh, absolutely. I can sing all the songs, every one of them.
Would you like to do that now?
No, I will pass,
I'd like
but I know
to hear her do that. I'm a little bit country girl.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Okay, scary.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was in a different key, but I remember the songs.
But what's funny is like then there's kind of the 20s that remember the Donnie Marie talk show.
Right.
And there's a whole group that remember my country stuff. And now the younger girls, I just did a Christmas tour.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because the little girls, they know me as being the doll lady on QVC.
Absolutely.
And there was a little 7-year-old girl. The dad brought her. You could tell it was like a daddy-daughter date to the concert. And just right in the middle of the show, she goes, "Daddy, she can sing!" And it was like, you know, I did that first.
Yes,
No,
that was the original. No, we
But
have
they're
to
all
ask
so
you.
cute.
So, how is Donnie?
Yeah.
Good.
No, he's doing great.
Total sister answer, right?
He's awesome. He's doing great.
Yeah.
You know, he just did that TV show, and he was kind of really disappointed. It's sad because when a show doesn't make it, you kind of take the hit as the celebrity, but really the production and all of that stuff didn't rise to what he thought it was going to be, and so he was very disappointed in that. But as far as a talent, my brother is brilliant.
Yeah.
He's an incredible talent.
He is, and he looks so amazing. I mean, you both do. You look like
And I hate to say it publicly, but you know, he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, there isn't any of us that don't look at him and go, "I wish you were my brother." You know, he just has.
You don't want that.
No, that's.
No.
No, we want to ask you because.
Now, what do you do over here?
Yeah.
Now, what I'm doing over here is I'm actually monitoring the chat room because, of course, a lot of people love you out there. They're watching either online or on air.
Oh, and so that's how they do this.
That's
Okay,
exactly.
I see.
So we can.
So we
Very
have
cool.
So right now, for example, Easter Bunny in our chat room was just saying, "I wonder what it's like for Marie to watch those old Donnie and Marie shows." So what is it like?
You know, I have 8 children.
Yes.
And they are absolutely the greatest things in the world. I had them all when I was 5, but
Right.
They are now watching. My younger 4. My youngest is 4 years old, and they're watching these, and it just cracks them up. It's almost like a new generation. Disney is doing something fun that's going to be coming out, and I don't know if I can say anything yet.
Well,
but it's like a new generation that's kind of getting kind of interested in that But it was such great entertainment. I mean, it was variety. It was kind of MTV meets, Leno and whatever. It was, you had a hit movie. We debuted Star Wars, all the characters, I got to work with Lucille Ball and Groucho Marx. How many people my age can say that?
Absolutely.
John Wayne, and we debuted Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. And, we have had such a vast
Marie,
career.
you mentioned that you're a mom, and we all know that over the weekend, in the past few days, all of your fans out there have heard that you are going to file for divorce. And we have to ask you about it because I know so many people are worried about you. Can you just talk quickly about that? And I'm sorry, we have to ask.
Well, the only goodbye I'm going to talk about are these balloons that you can get.
I just want you to know.
How's that for a segue?
Yeah. No, I just want you to know I've been through a divorce. My friend Namwa here has, and whenever I talk about it, there's so many people out there that just feel like, they're trying to be inspired by what we're going through and try to help.
Life is difficult, I mean, it's not like this was a spontaneous decision.
Oh, no.
It's been 20 years, and everybody's fine. We're doing good. And that's really all I want to say right now. That's really all I can say. But
thank you for telling us. And you were in everybody's thoughts.
I'm an honest person. I talk, and when I went through postpartum, I think that women need to share. I think women need to feel that camaraderie and that love. I love women. No. And I love children, and I love men, don't get me wrong.
Or you wouldn't have 8 children.
But I'm a very blessed person. My brothers are all right by my side, so supportive. I have great brothers. They said, I said, it must be hard being married to me, and they said, Marie, maybe the Marie Osmond, but my little brother, he says, Marie, being married to you is a piece of cake. Yeah. And so, they're all just so supportive. I have a great family.
Yeah.
So, and my children are all very supportive.
We wanted to ask, and when you came forward to talk about the postpartum thing. This is when you talk about the postpartum thing. Didn't you feel like so many of your fans, did they write you and talk to you about how they've been through it all?
Do you know, Molly, it's amazing. When I came out, I was the first celebrity, actually, I think, that talked about it and wrote a book about it. I had a New York Times bestseller with it.
Yes.
But it was the shame that was attached to it that I thought was so hurtful to women, and now a lot of other women have come forward. But, my mother had it and was really? ashamed to tell me she had it. And I'm fine. I mean, I'm doing great. I don't have postpartum. It's something that you learn and go through. But if you don't acknowledge it, where do you know to start?
Absolutely.
And I believe in truth and honesty. I think that the world is crazy, and we need support. We need community and support and love for each other.
You're such a role model for all of us, but who do you look to? Who?
I had the best mother in the world.
Yeah.
And that kind of love carries me still. I feel her very close.
Really?
Of course, I have a spiritual base because I believe in that.
Yeah.
And I think that people need that in their lives. I think they need something more than just the selfish, accumulation of stuff. It's like the charity that I founded. You have to give back. You have to do something where it's not just all about you. And so my mother taught me that. And so I think that's what gets you through in life is the need to give back and do things for other people. When you feel like you can't handle your life anymore, you give to somebody else, and it gives you oxygen. It really does.
When we come back, we want to talk all about that because in the last year's Children's Miracle Number, $2 billion. It's an astonishing number that you have raised to help children, and we want to talk about that when we come back. And Namwa has lots and lots of questions from our viewers.
Oh,
so
scary.
We're going to have a lot more of questions they want to ask and find out more about you, but we're looking forward to it. So everybody, stay with us.
Isn't she cute?
So sweet.
You guys are so sweet.
Thank
Seriously,
you. We'll be right back. You're watching iVillage Live.